Hello, I'm Brigantia Blackbird of Blackbird's Brew. Happy Wednesday and welcome back to Journey Through the Runes. Today we're going to be talking about the blank rune. And last week I gave everyone fair warning that I was going to include the blank rune in this series. It is a modern edition. So to end this series about runes, we are going to include that modern edition despite some people's misgivings because it has served a function in readings for me before. So before I knew that there was any controversy surrounding it. So if this bothers you, well, I hope you took my advice and you're keeping your smelling salts handy, just in case this topic scandalizes you beyond what you can bear. So on that dubious note, let's begin. Now, for obvious reasons, we can't compare what the blank rune looks like to anything because there's no marking. It's just an opaque piece of stone that's standing in the place of something. But whatever that something is, it is not being revealed at this particular time. Other names for the blank rune include Unknowable, the Weird, Odin's Rune, and even the Norn's Rune. All these names share the same implication. There's information we are currently not going to receive. The matter at hand may be larger, and it may be out of our hands entirely. Our role in the situation is not to control what's coming, but to adapt to what does. And with that thought in mind, the blank rune is really quite humbling, isn't it? When it appears, it would seem that we have been inquiring into things that perhaps are not entirely our concern, or we are being put in our place. Either way, it is implacable and designed to stop hyperventilating for an answer, because the lesson is to accept that our inquiry is not going to be answered at the present time. Possibly not ever. It all kind of depends. And this can be a test for how we handle frustration. It's also a lesson to learn to act on our best judgment and to let go of looking for external confirmation and reassurance that we're doing the right thing. At a certain point in lives and a certain point in our spiritual practice, we should have built up some confidence in ourselves. And now, from that perspective, it's a reminder that one of the tasks of adulthood is to learn how to manage risks, and that life is not, equipped with training wheels because we are not perpetual children. So we really shouldn't act as if we are, or that being a perpetual child would be a desirable state of affairs. The blank rune turns our questions back on ourselves. Instead of answering us, it's saying, "What do you think?" And if you know what you think, then why isn't that enough? Why are you doubting your judgment? And do you actually have good reason to do so? The blank rune nags at us to look within because what is within us is all that we're going to get at the moment. So the only way to form an educated guess when interpreting the blank rune is to pay more than the usual attention to other runes in the spread. It's not a guarantee, but at least it's worth exploring. Sometimes when we notice what's missing, we can perceive the shape of the thing that we are looking for, and that at least gives us a line to investigate. So three possibilities. First possibility is that the matter is out of our hands. It's in the lap of the gods, and that we should leave it there and not seek to control what is beyond our scope. Ride the waves, accept what comes, when it comes, and in the manner it comes. Possibility two, the answer is no. You will not receive insight or guidance on the matter at hand at this particular time. Therefore, you will have to act on the basis of your knowledge and your principles. Look for lessons. They will serve you well in the future. And possibility three, the situation is in flux. Things have not been preordained in this matter, and the decisions made in the here and now will be the deciding factor in how future events unfold, and that will shape your fate. So walk in wisdom. Your contribution to the well of fate particularly matters at this moment. So there we have it. That is the blank rune, and that is the whole of the Elder Futhark. Thank you so much for watching this series and for being an interactive audience. I appreciate it. And perhaps on a later occasion, we'll go through the younger Futhark, or perhaps I'll go back to an old ambition of mine and do a journey through the Ogham. We'll just have to see what the future holds. But thank you so much for being a part of that journey. Any thoughts and insights that you have, leave them in the comment section below, or come visit me on Gilded. It's Blackbird's Brew, it's the name of the group. There's a link that will take you right to us, and you're welcome there anytime. But that will do it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye.